Hey everyone, just a quick word before we get started on this beer review. If you're interested in purchasing any of these beers that you see on my channel, stick around to the end of the video and I will tell you where you can purchase them at online. Now, isn't that lovely? Have beer shipped right to your home and don't have to go anywhere. All right, enjoy the video. Cheers to that. Welcome, my friends. Here we are on another cheap ass beer review with Dr. Dave. Remember, just because it's a cheap ass beer doesn't mean anything bad. It just means it didn't cost a lot of money. So, what do we have for our sampling pleasures today, you may ask? Rolling Rock Premium Beer, brewed with pure mountain spring water in the hills of Latrobe, Pennsylvania. Well, that used to be their moniker. I don't see any of that on here today. Just says extra pale. Checks in at 4.4% alcohol by volume. And then on the back it says it's brewed by Latrobe Brewery in St. Louis, Missouri. So I have a sneaking suspicion this is part of AB-InBev. I will have to check more into that. I didn't see any dates on here. Oh, now wait a minute. I take that back. Here's something stamped right there. Oh my gosh, that is tiny. Um, it says 2023, but I can't read the month. I'm sure it's fine. No, I'm sure it's fine. Um, yeah, the beverage store where I bought this would not sell out of date macro lagers. They might sell out of date craft, but they wouldn't sell out of date macro lagers because the brewers, well, not the brewers, but the representatives come in there all the time and check. Now that was a twist off, and that's okay. I got Dr. Dave's cheap ass beer glass here, baby. Yeah, Dr. Dave's cheap ass beer glass. 15 ounce. It's only a 12-ounce bottle, so we'll pour it straight in. Yeah, we're gonna build up some foam on this. Now they call it a pale lager for a reason. You see the color on that? That's why they call it a pale lager. Ooh, that is lightly carbonated. Now I'm 100% sure this is brewed with some kind of adjunct. I just don't know what it is. Could be rice, could be corn, could be both. Yeah, the reason that brewers use adjuncts is to cut corners, cut costs. Now I guarantee you two things: that head will not last, the carbonation will not last, but we're going to enjoy it while it's here. It is extremely light. A lot of people would call that straw color. It's got a nice bright bit of foam on it, though, doesn't it? Ooh, wait, something is sweet in there. Yes, something is sweet. Now, my grandfather and my father both drank this beer. I tried it a couple times, when you're a kid. I didn't like it. Mm, and today, I still don't like it. Now I'm gonna try to keep an open mind on this, yeah, because I'm just here to tell you the facts. I'm like the Sergeant Friday on Dragnet. Just the facts, ma'am. So hey, we're gonna thank the brewers there in St. Louis, Missouri. I'm pretty sure it's AB InBev. And thank you for watching at home. Cheers to everybody. It doesn't taste like it did the last time I had it. Now, what you want to do and what I didn't do was you want to keep this beer as cold as possible. I should have put this beer in a freezer sleeve because it's been sitting out probably about 10 minutes or so. That's way too long for this beer to sit out. You want to drink it right out of the refrigerator. You don't want to let this beer warm up. I tell you what, it tastes a lot different than what I remember, and that's a good thing. It does have some sweetness in there. I would probably say that it's brewed with corn, and that's from the adjunct, the sweetness. But it's not a horribly sweet beer. I remember last time I had this beer, I didn't like it at all. Now it's not bad. Like I said, though, the secret to this beer, if there is a secret, is you want to keep it cold. And right now, it's at that borderline where it's still cool, but it's not cold. So if I were going to drink this beer, I would drink it straight away. Of course, I'm not going to drink it straight away. It's got a unique aroma, and what I mean by that is it smells like it's got a little bit of hop in there, but it doesn't translate like that in the flavors. It's not dry, it's not bitter. All I get is that sweetness. As long as this is cold, I can do it. As long as it's cold. Now, this beer for a six pack, yeah, get ready. Yeah, in my local store was $5.49 for a six pack. $5.49. Now, I didn't buy the six pack. I bought this as a single. But if you do the math, what is that? Let's round it up, say 550 divided by six. So what do we got? What do we got? 90 cents? What is it? 90? Yeah, 90. Ooh, that's a cheap beer. That's what makes this a cheap ass beer. It's a little bit over 90 cents for a bottle of beer. 90 cents for a bottle of beer in today's marketplace is a bargain. Back in the day, you could probably get a whole case for that much, huh? I don't know. Yeah, man. See, it's lightly carbonated though. The carbonation is still flowing up. It's got nice carbonation. Extremely light bodied beer. It's a light mouthfeel, but it's got lively carbonation. I'd have to rate this as light to medium carbonation. And as long as you keep this beer cold, it will be drinkable. Right now, we're on the borderline. I'm telling you, I'll have another sip. Yeah, it's all right now, but I'm telling you, 10 minutes from now, this will not be good. Mm. The sweetness isn't that bad, though. I can deal with the sweetness. Again, Rolling Rock, premium beer brewed with mountain spring water from Latrobe, Pennsylvania. That was the motto back in the day. That was the motto. All right, my friends, life is short. Let's be happy. Hey, try new things like this beer right here. You may like this beer. You know what? Everybody's got different taste buds, I'm telling you. But I tell you one thing, once you had good craft lager, I don't know if you want to go back to this. But the price point is right. 90, what, 91, 92 cents for a bottle of beer? Ooh, that is unheard of these days. All right, my friends, life is short. Let's be happy. And until we meet next time, here's wishing all of you the very best of goodbyes. And as always, cheers. Okay, everyone. As promised, Dr. Dave's going to tell you where he buys his beers and where you can buy them also. First on the list is rivalrybrews.com. Now, don't worry, I'm going to put the links in the description box for you. Rivalry Brews is a relatively new mail order place. It's based right here in Ohio, in Medina, and they are fantastic. I tell you what, when they first started, I got free shipping on all the beers. Now I think they charge me $2. $2 for 12 beers. That's fantastic. Now, as far as I know, they ship to the lower 48, but you might want to check the website on that. I can't be 100% sure, but the shipping is fast. The turnaround is fast, and if anything's wrong, they will fix it right away. I only had one issue with them, and they refunded half my purchase order, which I thought was more than fair. More than fair. So anyway, by the way, disclaimer, I don't get any money on any of this. I'm not affiliated with any of these beer companies. They don't know I'm doing this. I'm just telling you where to buy the beer. Now, one day I may be affiliated, and if I am at that point, I'll certainly let you know. So, Rivalry Brews, located right here in Ohio, they specialize in Ohio beers, beers from Pennsylvania and Indiana. So, if you want some good Ohio craft beer, that's a good place to start. The second one on my list, oh, I love this place. It's called Halftime Beer. Halftime Beer has two locations in New York State, Poughkeepsie, and I believe it's pronounced Mamaroneck. Mamaroneck. Yeah, don't quote me on that pronunciation. I tried my best. Yeah, anyway, they have more beer online than you could possibly look at in a day. I'm telling you, they have beer everywhere on that website. And all you have to do is go on there, make your selection, and have it shipped. Now, they do have gift boxes, which come with a really nice cooler. Yeah, and you can't beat it. It's $5 shipping on those special orders. Now, on the other beers, the shipping can get a little bit pricey, but I've never had an order for more than $20 shipping, which I think is really good for 12 bottles of beer. Now, if you get cans, it's less cost because it weighs less, and that's what costs the money is the weight and the size of the box. So, yeah, check them out. Now, I belong to two of their what's known as Beer of the Month Club. I'm in their German Beer of the Month Club, so I get 12 bottles from six different breweries, two of each, once a month. And there's a lot of beers in there that I've never heard of from Germany. I thought I had them all, not even close. And then I have the Around the World Beer Club, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's beers from all over the world. So far, I only got one beer that I didn't really like. It happens. It happens. And, you take your chances on that. But I got some beer from South Korea, of all places, South Korea. I thought it was really, really good. Now, last on the list, but not least, and I didn't put these in any particular order, it's the Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, they're out of San Diego, and they have a killer selection. I'm telling you. Matter of fact, talking about all this beer, I'm going to have one here. Mm, that's just a regular run of the mill Pilsner, German style, but it hits the spot on a day like this. Anyway, Best Damn Beer Shop. Woo! Now, their shipping, they require you to choose in lots of six. So you can get 6, 12, 18, 24 is the maximum. And their shipping is reasonable considering I'm on the East Coast and they're on the West Coast. Yeah, the shipping is generally about $19 for a 12 bottle selection, which I don't think is a lot. $19? No, I don't think that's a lot. Now, the more beer you buy, the less money it's going to cost. That's just a fact of economics. So if you want to buy six beers, it's going to cost more to ship it than the 12. Hey, I don't make the rules, man. Just buy more beer. You save more money on shipping. What can I tell you? Yeah, but they're a great place, and so all three of those places, Rivalry Brews for Ohio beers, and then you have the Halftime Beverage, which is in New York. They have a selection on everything, and same thing with Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, if you want some West Coast beers that you can't find in your town, that's the place to buy them at. Last but not least, people always ask me, what is that on your beer glass? Well, I bought it at Amazon, Amazon.com. It's called a vacuum vin. Vacuum vin. And if I'm not mistaken, it's from Sweden, if I'm not mistaken. And the inside of it is lined with special material. So what you do is you put this in the freezer, you let it sit overnight, and then you put your beverage in here, and it will maintain that beverage at around 38 degrees, which is really cold for a beer. But I like my Pilsners cold. Now, if you already have a beer that warmed up, put it in here and it'll bring it to the proper temperature, no doubt. And I said last, but I was mistaken. This is the last thing I want to talk about. Dr. Dave's beer glasses. Now, I did sell these a number of years ago when I had my other beer channel. And this is a new design, though. This is a different design. Now, I could sell these if there's enough interest in them, but I have to order them about 144 at a time. So I don't want to order them unless there's some real interest in them. Now, it's difficult to see on here, but it says Dr. Dave's cheap ass beer reviews. Yeah, it's not really going to come out that well there on the camera. But I would sell these at cost. Now I'm not trying to make any money on them. I think it cost me 14.98 to have those made. So I would sell them at the same price. Now I don't know, the price could have gone up because I did buy those a few years back. So, but I would sell them at cost if anybody's interested. But like I said, I don't get any money off these links. There's no affiliate links here. I'm not making any money. I just wanted to let everybody know where I buy my beer so you could buy it too. Oh, and I almost forgot the amazing clubs Beer of the Month Club. Amazing clubs. I'll put all the links in the description box. Knock yourself out. Hey, thanks for watching, okay? And Dr. Dave says cheers to that.